Dun, 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 dun. Do we put this in? We might as well put this. Why not? All right, we're gonna try this a little different. We're gonna do a little different. Oh man, that's kind of like close. Hold on. How do I change this camera? Remove from stay. I can't. I can't remove myself. Oh, hold on, guys. Welcome to the CHIT show. Um, is it me or does it smell like CHIT in here? Oh, now it smells like CHIT. Who was in here earlier? Oh, that's right, Joe. My bad. No wonder. The Joe show over here. I just finished watching the restream. Ladies, whatever you do, don't send anything inappropriate ever to Joe. Okay? Dog pics is max. Unreal, dude. Let me see if I invite him over. Maybe he can defend himself later. I'll send him I don't know. We'll see, guys. We'll see what happens over here. Hold on. I'm trying to figure all this out. You guys, if you actually saw the email that Joe has, you'd probably disown him. I mean, like I'd hate to have a real normal conversation with somebody. What the hell's going on here? Come on, guy. Wait a second, guys. Why is this layout coming like this? I've never emailed anything like this. What is this? Open view. Oh, there it goes. That's what I'm used to. Man, this is just crazy, bro. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to send him the invite while I'm here. Listen, I'm trying to simplify this as much as possible. Am I here? Am I in the right? I'm still here. All right, we're still here. Can you guys hear me good? Let me see this camera. Hold on a second. Comment below. What's up, Teresa? Why isn't your gavel showing? Wait a second. Why isn't your moderator thing? Guys, is this showing on her as a moderator? Because on the comments, it's not showing. Let me see settings. Camera front facing. Camera front facing. Front facing. There, that's a little bit better. It's not so like. You guys are. Hold on. Let me see if there's another one better. Front facing. Camera 2.1. Camera 2.3. That one's too far. It's too wide. Let's see what the other one is. Oh, that one says get off my lawn. Never mind. It says get off my lawn. Oh my goodness, guys. Let's see what's going on here. Hold on a second. Hold on. Wait for it. I couldn't edit today, guys. I've been obviously it's been a crazy day. Good thing is Joe has a brand new 2000 something 4-stroke. I sent him the email. Let's see who else comes in. Let me charge this phone up. Guys, first of all, I want to say thank you for all the support when it came to the hat. You guys killed it. Thank you. It's like it couldn't happen on a better week, right? I've had a bummy week. Alfred looks like Al Pacino. Listen, once I clean up, I clean up well, damn it. Ask my wife. Look at that. They spotted a croc in Pompano Beach, and I've had like 100 messages on that one croc. Voice, but lips aren't moving. That's a low blow, Yellowtail Slayer. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna have to verbally attack you soon. What's up, Chrome? Chrome is in the bar, house, Foo Bar. Mason, good day, Mason. Tommy Morrison looks awesome, guys. I'm enjoying being able to talk to you guys and get a little bit more feedback. I kind of enjoy what Joe did today when he had a couple calls that came in. I had to take an important call, regrettably, and that's why I couldn't be in the stream. But it all worked out for him. He's got a light now, and he's got that for his. I don't know what's that boat called. Has he even named the boat? Oye y la ventana, ¿qué le pasó? The pontoon, guys. I'm still working on it, but everything right now is kind of like slow, in the sense that I'm a little shaken up because of obviously the accident I had the other day, which I've discussed a little bit on that. And I'm gonna have no car for a minute, so I can't move around as much as I would. I'm gonna be getting a rental soon, so I'll be definitely. I mean, I'm gonna have to change things up. I'm gonna have to act like I don't have a truck, or buy a hoopty. Maybe I can buy a hoopty, or maybe somebody can lend me a hoopty. Anybody got a hoopty they can lend? I gotta call my brothers. I used to have a hoopty, bro. I used to have a hoopty, and then I started caring what people thought about me, and I said I've never cared what people thought about me. I've always been in a hoopty because I don't care. And then I was like, well, you're supposed to be Alfred, and people know you. Maybe it's best if you're not in a hoopty. And boom, all of a sudden, like brand new truck crash, totaled. I mean, it's not total, but it's pretty bad. I mean, I don't know. They're looking at it today. Whatever. You're good now. It looks perfect. Tommy, rent a truck when you need one. U-Haul. Yeah, you take it to the boat run. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I will. And actually, the good thing about my electric bike, I got my scooter, right? I can do some more scooter tours now. But regrettably, look, most of you guys like Chit Show, and I get it. And I still have a lot of no commentary stuff that we can do. Um, at some point, maybe we could start looking at videos together. Let me see. Hold on a second. Um, Let me see if I text these guys. Hold on a second. Let me see who wants to come in live. Um, you know what we're gonna do? Damn it! I don't know how I'm gonna work this. Listen. Does anybody want to come up? Does anybody want to join the stream? I'm gonna open it up to the fans. Just guys, make sure that you're civil. If there's anybody that wants to join the stream, um, put your email in chat. There you go. Hey guys, just wanted to pop in and say hi at the carnival with my kids. Nice. Let's see. I don't know, guys. It's an open invitation. We're gonna see what's gonna happen right now. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get. Um, there's a couple of people. My phones are like super like every time. Is it me or every time there's like a brand new phone, like an old phone that's supposedly like not so old, they just go to CHIT like a day before the other new phone is about to be announced. It's nuts. Um, Hold on. This is gonna be interesting. Interesting. Hold on. I I enjoyed watching yesterday Derek and Andy on the shrimp boat. And I'll tell you right now, being a waterman is pretty cool. Like the things that these guys do on a day in and day out to make sure that we have. Well, look, I ate shrimp the other day. Miss Montaner made some shrimp, and I was like, I know how that's caught. Like I know how much work it takes to make it happen. Let's see. Fill your bathtub up and film your toy boat in it. I don't know. Not me. I'm drinking. I'm enjoying. Absolutely appreciate the entertainment you gave Alfred. I took for guys. I'll be honest with you. It smells a little weird in here. I don't know what the hell. And obviously, my search everything was looked up on my. I mean everything. I don't get close to Joe's computer because I'll be stuck and I can't move. I won't be able to move out of it. I don't know. That's just my assumption. So it's one of those things that we know, like if you're at Joe's house, just stay away from the computer. Walk away as much as you can. Um, for the record, he wasn't eating turtle soup the other day, guys. I saw him eating a manatee steak. It was. I saw him. Can't believe that some of the things this guy says. Are you really? Are you guys like? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Oh man, I almost want to give you his email, but no, I'm not gonna do him like that because that wouldn't be cool. That wouldn't. It would be wrong of me. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I want to talk. I want to talk to Andy because Andy, to me, did something with Derek that was super interesting, and I want to see if he jumps on the stream. Let me see if I can get Derek on here too. Hold on, let's see. I don't know, guys. We'll see where this goes. I ain't got nothing to do. I can't. I'm on light. I'm on light duty. They tell me stop working, bro. Stop. Stop. You're gonna have to chill for a minute. Oh shoot! What the hell is that? Is somebody putting me on the pole? Somebody just bought something. Somebody bought something while I'm online. What are we doing, guys? Let's see. Maybe somebody is in here. Um, quick on the 24th. What are we on? On the 24th, I will be in Hialeah at Alamar Boats, or what used to be called Powerline Bait and Tackle. So if you guys are in Hialeah and you want to meet me, I will be there, and I might even bring some hats. They even have some hats. They have some hats in stock. Let me see who just made this thing go bling bling. You heard that, right? Like that's when I hear that. So whenever you're around me, you hear that bling bling. Oh, what is up with this white? Hey, can anybody tell me what to do about these white hairs, dude? I don't know. They just don't go away. They're coming back with a vengeance, and I'm not used to this old people thing. Hold on. Oh my God, there it is. Damn it. Damn it. Bro,
What's up, guys? Twice in one day, we are back on the live stream with Alfred.
what the hell did you do in my shed, bro?
Uh, I christened it.
Bro, like I have things on my search history that weren't here.
I actually kept that stuff private so nobody would know what was going on there. You know, they all wanted me to go through it, and I was like, dude, I can't do that to Alfred.
So okay, so I saw some of the stream.
Yo, it was a lot of
Some
fun. Yo, your community, your viewership, they're great people, and they have some beautiful pets.
yes, but that wasn't your intention, and you know that, you dirty rabbit. Stop it.
Well, I didn't
Stop.
ask
Stop.
one time for
Uh,
nudes, but somebody did
Joe,
send me some.
Joe, listen, that is not appropriate behavior, dude. I don't know. Listen. I'm serious. And my platform should never, ever be anything other than PG. And you know
It
this.
it was all PG. It was pictures of dogs.
Yeah, but I saw a dog there spread eagle, bro. And I
Yo,
saw a
I know.
picture.
Dude. I
I
showed that. Look. I can't turn the
Rata
camera
sucia,
around.
says Richie.
Look at this. Hey, I turned it. I showed that picture to Pilch. I showed
Uh-huh.
him that back shot of that pup, and look, he's crazy, dude. He's crazy. The whole time since I've got home, he's been crazy. Look at him.
Joe,
Look at him. Look at the way he's sniffing around, dude. Look at him.
so
He's looking for her.
Joe, so you're walking around with Pilch without a leash, and people are not terrified of you?
They are. I yell at them.
But dude, like I had pit bulls in my life, and you can never leave a pit bull by itself because if it sees another dog, it'll attack it.
No, not
Not
Pilch.
Pilch.
No,
No,
no.
he's like scared.
No, it's not that he's scared. It's just I've raised him right. He has no hostility, no anger, no aggression, except to you and a couple other people like on the boat. If there's fish on the boat, he's like, "Yo, don't go near my fish." It's a game to him.
Well. Listen. I already know what boat he doesn't like, so I won't be on that boat.
No, he doesn't like the shrimp boat, so you're good to be on that one.
Okay, so let me ask you: when you left here with
Mhm.
a brand new rip boat,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do with the shell when you take off? What are you gonna do with the shell?
I don't know what I'm gonna do with
Oh,
the shell. I keep thinking about it.
okay, guys. So listen, so you know, today, um, Joe, because of his newfound love for bully netting and lobstering, he's been building a boat for a while. Why? What are you calling that boat?
I'm calling it the fish pan.
The fish fam. Okay, good, because your family helped you a lot
Yeah, they were with me
to
through the whole build.
they're with you, and cool. I respect that. Okay. So do you think that that 50 Yamaha is going to work on that particular boat?
I think. See, look, she's scared. You see how she's holding her daughter? She's like, "Oh my God, look at him! Look at that dog! Look at him! He's a killer." Okay,
He
so
he,
I
he
do
is a
think
killer.
it'll. He is. He's a
Okay,
pit bull for
you do
hell's
what
sake.
you do what go
I
ADD
do
guy
think
go.
it'll work. I have to do a little bit of modification, but for the most part, I think it's gonna work out like a champ.
Okay, so that shell that he has, and he's going to remove obviously the steering cable, the helm, like most of the stuff that you can use for his boat, right? Or oh no, you're not even going to need the steering wheel on that one because you
No,
have a whole
I already
different.
stole the steering wheel off of it.
Oh, you did? Wow, you
Yeah,
already took
because
it
it's
off.
small. Because it's small.
Wow, and I'm here trying to hook up like maybe that somebody wants a rib boat. Okay, that's a 13.5
Hmm.
Nautica wide body shell.
Hmm.
So that boat, well, we hooked up the trim. It was ready to go. All I needed was tubes, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's
That's
all it
it.
needs.
Uh,
All it needs
Tubes
is
and
tubes and an
upholstery.
engine.
Well. Now it's going to need tubes and an engine because you're going to take that engine.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that
All it needs is.
okay. So I would hate for you to get just rid of it, like and nobody take advantage of it. So think about a plan that you can do or something you can do with it after you remove what you want to take off, and maybe figure it out with somebody that might want a rib boat shell.
Oh, oh, hold on.
What happened?
Hold on a second.
Okay, so there it is. We lost Joe for a second. Okay, guys, so it's a 13.5 Nautica wide body. And those of you guys that have been following my channel for a long, long time, you type in Alfred Montaner 13.5 Nautica retube. If you look at that restoration, that's what that boat can look like. And I have other shells also that I'm going to be doing that too. Let's see what Renee says. Hold on a second. Wait for it, Alfred. Do you see the pole? Stop it, bro. Renee is a chronic pole pusher. I almost used your Uber money today, by the way, Renee. This is crazy. Yo, wide body. Yes, a wide body is. Look at this Uber fund. There it is, bro. There it is, bro. There it is. Damn it, Renee. Renee, I'm actually gonna force Joe to come back to my house. He actually said something a lot of people don't know. I'm about an hour away from Hollywood, bro. Why is my eye look like lost? Like what the hell is wrong with me? Am I stroking out? Do you guys see that? I don't know, guy. Hey, Father Time is undefeated, bro. All I gotta say is that Father Time's undefeated. Um, Tanta machas, tanta monta chichir. I don't know what the hell that means, but it's something. Yes, Renee, thank you so much. So yes, it's a 13.5 wide body. He's got the 50 on it now. That boat rides really, really nice with a 60 horsepower. I think the best engine for a 13.5 is a 60 on a Nautica. The 15 wide body, wow, that boat is an incredible handling boat for the size. So I'll tell you, like if you can get your hands on a 15 wide body, it's the perfect size because it's still a dingy kind of tender. So if you go to like a restaurant or a bar or something, they don't really like, oh, that's a boat, you can't, Um, hold on, I got Joe backstage. Hold on, Joe. Let me say this point. Stop. So it's good because it's like a 15 wide body. It's like between that. It's not a boat, but it's very capable for its size. So if you type in Nautica wide body 15 or 13.5, you'll see some of the restorations that I've done on my channel back in the days. And then Joe today got a little taste of how I started my channel, right? And and then some of you guys just think I just talk shit, but which I do, and I enjoy talking shit. But now I'm actually enjoying uh getting the chip, putting it in like a giant pot, and once I have the pot, I just stir the shit. That's
Yo,
what I'm gonna be doing on the chip show now.
You're a freaking admiral, dude. You're an admiral. Like, I'm a commodore. You're an admiral. You have your own navy.
Uh, okay, but listen, Joe. When people ask me, "Do you want to go on a boat or do this and that?" Like I've been there, I've done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what haven't I done on a boat, right? Like I've got on incredibly expensive boats, yachts, oh, you name it. You know what I'm saying? And we have
Hmm.
a lot of videos and stuff like that on the channel. And I hope to do that in the future. Don't get me wrong. I still want to do all that for the channel. But it's not as easy to impress me anymore on some of these boats that I see nowadays. You have to really think outside the box to get my attention.
Yeah.
And anything got your attention today when you were here? What was the thing that surprised you the most here
The 250 VMAX.
on La Bestia? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So all right. La Bestia is my 20-foot rigid inflatable that's really really fast. And there's a cool video on YouTube of La Bestia.
Really, really fast. You can just
Oh
see
no,
it. It.
it's super fast. It walks
Yeah.
like when it's super fast.
Dude, it even
So
has a pointy low unit.
okay, so so the story of that boat, that there was a guy named, and this is, I don't know, I can't confirm this because I've never spoken to that individual, but there was a diver by the name of, I think they said Pepin, that was actually a very famous free diver that actually had a problem at some point. Um, and I guess people in the comment section could know the story or whatnot, but that was one of the boats that they used, and that boat would go back and forth to Bimini all the time.
Oh,
Um,
you don't say.
yeah, yeah, they would go to Bimini all the time. So they would tell me stories of that particular boat. And you know how I knew about that boat? Because I initially bought the same boat but smaller, an 18 footer. So
With the
when I got
250 on the back?
no, with the E-Tech, the one that has the E-Tech
Oh,
that you saw.
yes.
Oh, okay, that E-Tech one, the one that has a 115 E-Tech, I had that. I put that motor brand new. I put a 115 E-Tech zero, and the story of that boat, it was in a warehouse for like 6 or 7 years. I find a pristine boat with no use that was in a warehouse. And what was told to me by the one of the owners of Nova Jolly, because that's the brand it is, he said that once the towers, once September 11th happened in the United States, they were going to start bringing more boats down here, and then the economy went crazy, and they had three of those boats on the way to America, and one of them fell off the ship. One of them fell off the ship on the way, and then they tried to get a distributor. September 11th happened. The market went to crap, and then, long story short, one was in a warehouse for 7 years, and the other one was being owned by that guy using it left and right. So when I would tell people, "Hey, that's a Nova Jolly," I have a Nova Jolly, they'd be like, "What do you mean? There's another guy with a Nova Jolly, and that boat is famous. This and that. This guy," and that's what I would hear. One day, I'm rummaging through Craigslist looking for a 25-foot Nautica wide body, right? Which is the very big wide body, probably one of the best performing boats in Nautica made, on that size, right? It was a really well known, popular boat, and I never found it. And I came across that Nova Jolly. I recognized the boat immediately, so it was all messed up. So I said, "Bro, we're just gonna get this thing. I'm gonna buy the shell and I'm gonna retube it. I'm gonna make it a monster." And it had that 250 that you saw, and the 250 is, bro, it's blazing, dude.
Yo,
I
when's the
gotta
last time you ran that thing? Like, just started it and let it run.
oh no, I run it often. I run it
Okay.
often, but I there's just work I want to do to it,
Yeah, yeah,
just to
I
make
saw
sure.
that.
So and think about it, right? Like, this is what people don't understand, is that sometimes they're like, "Hey, when are you gonna finish the pontoon boat?" And when are you gonna finish this? And then we got chit show footage. And when are you gonna film the chit show? And like there's only so much of
There's only so
you.
much, and it gets really overwhelming.
Well, you're starting to see the balancing act now a little bit, right? Now that you're seeing like a little bit of YouTube, and you're not even editing, right?
No,
You're just like doing a live. You're like talking to people, and then you end it, right? I'm actually filming. After I
editing.
film, I edit, render, post, and then I have to still look at some of the stuff that Daniel is filming too, right? So I can, incorporate some of that no commentary stuff that's also very valuable to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Let me see. Somebody says, I hope Joe tipped the kid well for the power wash job. The Barnacle growth was unbelievable.
Who said that? Who said
Um,
that? We
John
don't need
SS.
people. We don't need
John
people.
SS. John SS.
John, see, I knew it was somebody. Yo,
John
put him in
SS.
time. Alfred, put him in timeout.
John
Put him
SS.
in
Put him in
timeout.
timeout.
We don't
I
need
got
that
him.
kind of. We don't need
I
that
got
kind
him.
of
I got him.
negativity around here.
Hold on. John SS. Another one. Hold on a second. Oh, he's snapping at you, Joe. Tell, tell Joe that he's not on his channel to shut up. Oh, wow, dude. John SS dropping bombs on my channel, bro. That's crazy, dude. I cannot believe that. Uh, Look at that. Michelle says, "Go get him. Go get him." But wow, that's great. That's wild.
Hey, John, we'll handle this when I'm back on my channel. I'll see you later. I'll be live
Yeah,
in the morning, bud.
I'm not gonna block anybody that what I'm saying. I don't know the whole story. I don't know what happens, the ins and outs on your channel, so I
There
don't want to
doesn't
start any
have to be
riot.
a whole story. Hey,
Oh,
listen.
hold on,
No,
hold on.
John's my buddy. John's always
Oh,
there for me. John's a good one.
yellow.
John SS,
Over
Michelle,
here.
that's the
Actually,
squad.
no. Let me
Even
see. Hold on.
Fishman Chad.
Hold on. Um,
Hey,
you got it. All
Alfred,
right.
I want to ask you,
Yeah.
do you have to split the hole? Like, do you have to completely take the cap off to do that back end on the 250?
Um, you know, realistically, I don't know. And one of the things I got to do is take off that 250, and I've actually considered. Okay, listening to this, I've actually considered selling that 250 VMAX and putting a smaller engine on that boat.
Yo, that's actually not a bad idea. That's
That's a
act-
good idea.
that's not a bad. Hey, I got a 140 Suzuki if you're interested.
Straight trade.
No, I'm just kidding. No, but no, like I was wondering about that, like I wanted to get on YouTube and look that up.
Hey, look, somebody just gave. Look, John Rickard said. Um, John Rickard. This is not John SS. Okay, so don't attack immediately. John Rickard just gave the kids a $20 tip for the job that they did on your boat, and the kids did get a tip from Joe, guys, because they came after they left that day. They worked their ass off, Joe. They really did.
They really did. They
They did a
did.
really good job. They did a
They
really good
did.
job. And you know what the most fulfilling moment for me was of that day, when my son's friend, like he got like in the car, and he was like, he goes, "Yo, I don't know if this is like funny or nothing, but I mean, like that's the first time in my life I've ever done a job." This kid's like a really smart. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna be like top of his class.
He
And
was saying he's going to be a lawyer.
yeah, but the point is that his parents have always made sure that he just does really really good in school. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, and that's what their primary focus on. And then he hangs out with my son, and his friends that are a little bit, they got to do this, they got to do that. Now, Aiden straight up told you guys on the thing. He's like, "Hey, I don't want to work for anybody." That's exactly what Aiden said. Now I always try to tell him, "Hey, listen, go to school, like what you say, go to school, do what you got to do to make sure you're successful in life, because life is hard, right?
Life is hard.
Life is hard." And But yes, those kids did a good job. and Joe did
They
tip
killed
them
it.
that day, and they went afterwards and they hung out a little while, and they probably blew half of their money at a restaurant just to show off that they had some money. But that's what kids do, right?
Yeah. Easy come, easy go.
We
Good
got
kids,
Emily
man.
and Brantley saying, "Hey, Alfred, Joe. So how did it feel to navigate the chit chat here in Chicho Central?"
Dude, are you kidding me? That is the perfect little studio. I love that. I love that. I was so blown away by you inviting me over and getting to see all the stuff I watch on YouTube.
Well, like the other day, I should have taken.
And is
I
is that an iPad that you're streaming on right now?
It is not, and
What?
I will tell you what I am using privately,
Okay. Okay.
because I hate when I'm always copied. Right? Uh, hold on.
I don't know. I don't think the tripod on my boat would fit it anyways, you know?
Wow, Michelle is asking me to block John SS, that he's trying to come back up. Wow,
Yo,
there's a family feud going on in your chat, bro. I don't know what the hell you're
yo,
starting over here.
300
Yo,
second
Joe,
timeout.
You better you better put people in check. I
Oh,
don't listen. I don't have that orderly chaos in my stuff.
oh no, we go. Listen, my chat's like the Animal House. We go crazy up in there. It's just a party, you know. We got we
Animal
got
House.
family matters over here at Alfred's, where everybody's cool, calm, and collective. We got like people swinging from the chandeliers in mine.
Okay, so did I throw a wrench in your build now because you have this little
Yeah,
um
yeah,
it
yeah.
is it it,
It,
it
it
did kind of
is.
throw a little wrench,
It did. It did.
but it kind of makes
It
more
did.
sense though, right?
Yeah, because it's a four stroke. You
Yeah.
know. Um, I've actually been. I'll talk to you later about everything I've been
It,
looking
it,
at. You know.
okay, so when you can't start it and the motor's blown, make sure you don't put that on YouTube just in case.
I didn't even check that out. Yeah, I got to slap a battery
Wait
in there now.
for it.
Wait for it. Yeah, I'm gonna
Hold
go get
on.
a battery. I'll go get a battery tomorrow when I
Oh,
get off the water.
oh man, look at this, bro. John SS is already making comments. He came back. He's got a little symbol there of a flag, and I don't know who that is, but he's looking like he's going after you, Joe.
Is it a hammer and a sickle?
Um, Actually, no,
Oh,
it's even worse. It's worse, bro.
oh,
I listen. I
John
wouldn't live
SS.
stream tonight just in case. So are you gonna be live today or no?
No, no, no. I'm done. I'm done after this.
What's up with bait? What's going on with bait right now?
It's around. I've just, dude, it's slow, man, and I'm tired.
Well, listen, I think today that they just talked about like interest rates and all that stuff, and I'll tell you right now, like I got this bad news with my truck, right?
What'd they
So
say? Oh yeah, you told me.
it's bad, it's bad. They're looking at it, and the guy's like, "Hey, preliminary, this thing is really bad." So they're gonna check everything out. Um, Actually, they gave me some pain meds there too. I'm
Ibuprofen
I, I,
500.
I don't even know, bro. But I hope I'm not gonna get addicted to pain meds, and before you know it, I'm gonna be Rush Limbaugh of YouTube. You know?
I can't believe
Oh
they
my
actually
goodness!
gave you pain meds.
Because man, I'm really really bad though, dude. I didn't expect it to hit me as hard as it has now.
Dude, it takes a
So,
couple of days, bro, for
well,
the
the
pain and
doctor,
all that stuff to
the
set
doc,
in.
the doctor saw me and he's like, "Hey, you can't do X, Y, and Z." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" But that's my livelihood. They're like, "No, not for right now. You gotta chill." So, um, Mason Hiffner says, "Joe, I posted a short for you to my YouTube."
All right, I'll check it out. I'm almost home. I've been
Uh,
napping on the couch. I have had such a nice day. I got so much to do, but it's like sometimes the couch is just so nice.
um, so what were your thoughts yesterday of Andy and Derek? Now that you can talk about it, because
I think I
dude,
want to move to South Carolina.
I saw it, and that's the first thing I said. I said Joe's gonna want to hit this up. Okay, that's the boat, guys. That's the boat. Look at it. And you took it to your house.
Yeah, I took it to my
Wow. I
house.
thought I thought you were gonna take it to the shop.
No, I didn't want to go to the yard today because I got so much to do.
Wow, guys,
Okay,
that okay.
it doesn't look like much, but it is. Does this float?
Yes.
Do these lights
Oh,
work?
they should.
Okay, good, good.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
just
So okay.
look.
So Joe,
I,
that
I'm gonna
boat
take the horn.
theoretically, that boat.
Look at that. That's a Craftsman. I'm keeping that.
Okay, that boat theoretically, even without the tubes, like that will float. Um,
This will float.
actually, if I really wanted to, if we really wanted to, that boat. Show the boat. Show the boat real quick. Show the boat. Show the boat. Show the boat. That boat right there, the way it is right there, just like that. We can get on that boat just like it is right now, take it in the water, and drive it.
Really?
Yes, but it's it's a little bit questionable because in the sense that you got to make sure you would have to cover your scuppers, right? You see where the water would come in, that you would have to, yeah, you can't let any water, and you just got to have it on plane. And on my YouTube channel, I ended up doing a video of my rib boat. I deflated it completely in the middle of the ocean.
Really?
I
How'd you
took
get
it.
it back inflated?
At the time, I took a generator and I just used an air pump and I started up. But now I have my little Milwaukee tool, my little Milwaukee air pump that I just will reflate it and inflate it. So people were thinking that I was sinking out there because my tubes were completely deflated and I was just going in circles. Um, and they're like, "What the hell is this guy doing?" And I was trying to prove a point that rib boats are like a
Superior,
boat. Yeah,
superior vessels.
it's it's a boat with a life vest on. You know what I'm saying? That's what a rib boat is. It's
Yeah.
essentially a boat with a life vest on, and it's going to be harder for it to sink because of that extra buoyancy of the float.
Mm-hmm.
I see, and you did the river tour on it too. That was awesome. Yes, I've done a couple things on the rib boats.
I've done a couple
Um,
walking tours, Alfred. I haven't seen you do one of those in a while. I enjoy
you know,
those.
yeah, I do enjoy those too. But the heat and my right knee. Remember,
Mangina? Does
I
your
got
mangina
well,
flare up when you get out there sweating?
I actually got arthritis on my right knee. Funny guy. Um,
Oh my God.
but ever since I've lost a little bit of weight, it's gotten better. So
Hey, but
I
you
wouldn't be
have the
surprised.
painkillers right now, so you can use that to your advantage.
Oh yeah, YouTuber gets addicted to. Oh, that's wonderful.
YouTuber
That's
gets addicted to oxycodone just so he can do
yeah.
walking tours for his fans.
Look at this, guys. Tommy is
So,
foot pumping the ocean. Um,
it,
let me see. I am so half tempted to sell my 24 line and buy one of those just to fit in my garage. I rarely take mines offshore anymore. It's been either in shore or the islands for fun. Listen, take my advice when it comes to rib boats, guys. If you have a rib boat, you're going to use it first of all. It's not going to be overly overwhelming as far as maintenance, and it's something that you're going to use more than a big boat. The
but
biggest
it's not
problem.
something you're going to leave in the water.
You can. People leave it in the water all the time, though, Joe.
Really?
You know the acid. You know the acid that we use to clean the bottom of your boat to
Yeah.
the discoloration, the muriatic acid. That muriatic acid will can be put on the bottom of those tubes when there's barnacles on it, and it'll eat up the barnacles as well.
Really?
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt the hype a lot.
I don't know. I think the little. I gotta tell you though, Alfred. I think the hole is pretty badass, dude. Like,
Listen, that thing is a super capable boat. Right there, that particular hole, 13.5, is one, if not my favorite hole that Nautica makes. You tell me most of the boats that are on the market right now, brand new, and I would rather have that hole right there retubed with a new engine before anything else.
there's a
Anything.
guy, there's a guy on YouTube in the Keys that took something like this, cut it all flat, and built like a skiff, like a really crazy weird skiff.
Oh, I would love to see that. Was it a rib?
I think it was. I
Some
think it
people,
was. I gotta
some
look it
people,
up. Come on, come on.
some people have put literally they put like those Walmart strings, those floating strings. What do they call those things that you take into the pool?
Yo,
Noodle, a
noodles.
noodle,
No,
a noodle. Literally, they filled them up like they've made a hole in the tube, and they start filling them up with noodles. And it's probably the most ghetto thing you've ever seen in your life. But
yo,
you know,
definitely.
sometimes people because because they understand that the ribs are just extra. It's not going to prevent the boat from floating. The boat's going to float. The ribs are just going to make it look nicer. Um, so
Yeah.
okay, so what I wanted to ask you about when you saw Andy doing that type of shrimping, what was your first initial thought? Because I was like, yo, that's a game changer right there, dude. Look how those
It
fingers
made me
get
want to
stuck,
move
guys.
there
You
even
see
more.
that? You see when he started typing, the fingers got stuck, and you saw
Yo,
it
do
just.
you see these sausages? Do you see these sausages? I can't even.
All
Yo, I
right, so
hit
let's.
one key. I hit three keys.
All right, so
You know,
okay,
it just doesn't work.
do you think
It
that
just,
I'll make you move?
yeah, dude. If I can do that up in South Carolina, bro, are you crazy? I want out of here. I mean, I love
Doctor
South
Picon
Florida.
said
Don't get me wrong. I love South Florida, but I I crave peace.
yes. They're out to get you. Okay,
The
Doctor Picon
government,
says
the
recently a
FBI.
group
No,
of
I'm just
sharks
kidding.
attacked a rib boat and tore it apart, trying to get to the people on board.
No
Okay, let me
way.
explain to you. Regardless, okay, so let me show you.
Pull
Let me
that video
explain.
up.
Oh, it's it's not important. So the point that I'm going to make is that a rig boat has multiple chambers. So imagine there's a chamber in the front, there's another chamber here, and then another chamber here, and then the last chamber are where the cones are. So if you lose your bow chamber, yeah, it's deflated, but these are still all working because there's a divider in the middle of all those chambers. So when you see like a police boat or a Navy SEAL boat or something like that, the reason why they like them is because somebody shoots out one of the chambers, the other chambers are still going to float or they're still going to hold air. Um, so that's kind of like one of the things that people don't really understand. Hello, watching from Connecticut. Awesome videos, great commentary, sir. Guys, so look,
There it
after
is, right
today's
there.
stream, what? What is it?
No, no, I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it.
But I don't even know if you'll be able to put it on here unless you show like your camera on the thing.
Well, no, I'll
Yeah,
send it to
I've
you.
seen, but I've seen sharks attack the cones of boats. Sharks attack.
There it is, right there.
Yeah,
Alfred,
I've seen
look
it,
up
but that
crazy
wasn't.
skiff build from old rib hole.
I don't know if I can do that while I'm on here though.
Oh,
Um, if at this point, like I don't want to like fiddle in here and start adding things because
okay.
since I'm not on the computer, I really can't kind of add stuff. I'm on the
I got
tablet.
you. You're on the tablet.
Um,
Okay.
so that's why. Oh look. Okay, so who did you buy that hat for? That you left money on my thing. Who'd you buy that for?
He's actually right here in the chat. If you look, I just saw his name. I no offshore slimster.
Offshore Slimster.
That's me, Alfred. He just commented in your chat.
Wait, let me see. Uh, okay. So, bro, you got a badass hat. Let me tell you something. Joe did you a solid because there's two hats left of signature. Which were these, Joe?
And to top it off, I delivered it to him while he was at work, bro. I delivered it to
No,
him while he was at work.
those are the last. That's the last two signature series hats. Um, one signature here, and then one signature here. That's it.
I
These
mean,
are the
who
last
does
two.
that?
Listen, I think I think a lot of people understand or miss
Construe.
misunderstand the power of friendship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I always tell people you are your own currency. And the reason why I say that is because when somebody wants to help you because they want to help you, not because of anything other than they just
That's the ball.
generally want to, that's money right there, right? That's
Exactly.
very valuable. Like
100%.
think about it. Like right now, I mean, I got that scenario where that engine, I'm not going to be using it. I mean, I can literally fire set it on Craigslist and what, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'll get money, but I can get money doing other things, right? But I know that engine is going to help you significantly.
Huge.
Um, and I think that the light is going to be a game changer too because you already have 2 lights, right?
Yeah.
And with the third light, dude, you're gonna have some incredible, bro. I can't wait to film on your boat when it's all said and done. That's gonna
Neither
be
can
epic
I.
because we're gonna be able to see everything. Could you imagine, like literally, if you have those lights on and you're at Black Point in the water, and we just literally get close to the fillet table, you're gonna light up the whole fillet table to the point that we might see Fred the Croc under there sleeping.
Oh, we're gonna see everything. We'll
Everything,
be able to
everything.
see, dude. Those lights are so bright. Those 2 lights, we're gonna see into the future.
Wow.
I'm telling you, Alfred. Just look this up. Look this up. Yo, I want to look at this.
Okay, I'm
Look,
gonna
look
look it
at
up
what
on
he
my
did.
computer.
Look
Okay,
what he
okay,
did. Look what he did.
that's
Look
a
what he
rib boat.
did. That's a
Okay,
rib
that's a
boat.
rib boat. Yeah, that's a rib boat. Let me see. Oh my goodness, that is a rib boat. It's
That's
100% a rib boat.
that's a rib boat.
Okay, okay. So you know why he's not worried about it because he did what
Because
I
the
told
hole
you. He
the hole is
he.
sealed.
That's right. So essentially, it's like a giant paddleboard, but with a V.
So it's gonna ride
So
nice. It has a raised V, and as long
yes.
as you keep it really light, it's gonna ride.
Wow. Wow, you gotta okay, I gotta put that in there. I've never seen that. I want to see which hole it is. Okay, what is it called again?
Crazy skiff build from old rib hole.
Crazy gift build.
From old rib hole.
Let me see. Let me see if it just comes up. Oh my goodness. Well, it flowed a year ago. Dude, I'll tell you right now which
Which hole it is?
hold on. Yeah, hold on a second. Hold on, bro.
Hey,
We
hey,
gotta put this.
just for
Hold
you
on.
guys watching on
Hold
YouTube, do
hold on.
you
Oh
see
no, no,
how
no, no. Hold on.
glassy his eyes got? Do you see how glassy his eyes got and the excitement in his face when he started
Relax.
looking at the hole? Did you see it? It's like a child on Christmas.
Stop. 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 Hold on. This is pretty epic. All right, hold on, let this fire up. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe this.
Look at it. He's gonna start measuring the curves where the pontoons met in the back.
Joe,
Yeah.
hold on. I don't even want this to go further because he's already talking too much. Oh my goodness. I can't believe they did this. Um, okay, so so that okay, there it is. There it is. Joker, can you move, bro? Hold on. This Joker's always in everything.
Always in the way, bro.
He's
Always in the
always in
way.
the way, bro. All right, there it goes. All right, let's see. Let's see what the hell happens here. Hold on.
Look at
This is
that.
gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Hold on, guys. We're actually I'm actually very interested of this. We're gonna
See?
react to this as it's happening. Um, wait, why didn't it go? Did I not press start?
You gotta play. You gotta press play, Alfred.
Stop. Stop being funny, guy. That's what I told you. Welcome to this episode of DIY Water World. What is this thing? This is what happens when you take a rib and take the tubes off. Yeah, you're left with a pretty cool canvas. We're going to take it for a test run first. Then we're going to do this build. Stay tuned. Let's do it. So I'm going to spin it around, warm up the motor. Okay. And this is you see how you can put that boat in the water? Jump on it. Now, roll out. Chelsea's on her way. She's got the drone. And hopefully we catch all of this.
Hey, what's the worst that can happen? I'm in a truth.
That's some real Florida chit right there, guys. 100%.
I like it.
So much water. All the more reason to hop on through the gear.
Okay, so since he doesn't have a console on that one, you can't do that with your hull, right?
Yes, I
I mean,
can.
you could do it, but you're gonna have to like have a tiller, pole, and all that stuff. You know. You see where the water is right there in the back?
Yeah.
He has it plugged.
Huh?
He has it plugged, so he's fine. But you see, the tubes will add stability.
Dude, oh, hey. Why didn't you what?
What's happening, Joe?
What's going on? Big shrimping? All right, Andy.
Hey, man.
We're watching a video
Your live
about a
stream
guy
from Alfred earlier today, and I got to tell you, that was
super sketchy.
so cool.
That was
What was
that was
that?
probably he was saying that that's the best content he's ever seen on your channel, the live from earlier today.
No, not true.
First of all,
not the best.
Joe, you look
Not the best,
you look
but
like
very
Mr.
good, very
Solo
good.
on Star Trek out in front of the console, like having control of the Enterprise. I thought it was really cool.
So Andy, I was really impressed. You know, I'm a big fan of the Golden Sea Ray or with
The MinorcanMullet.
no, not the Monarch,
Golden Ray.
the Golden Ray. That whole series. But I will tell you, I quickly became a fan of that shrimp video you and Derek did. My goodness, what an experience! I would have loved to be on that boat.
I want you to come. Man. I want you and Joe. Let's get you, Joe, and Derek back on the boat, and let's go do that.
No, that's way too many people.
I think we can do it without Joe. We don't have to bring Joe.
Joe's worried that he's not going to. You're going to cut into his portion of the shrimp. That's what he's thinking about.
We do a third, right? I just want to make sure we're going to split this up right, before I get there.
Hold on a second. Do you think, Andy? Do you think that? I personally think that Joe saw that content that you did and said, "I want that to be me."
Yeah. True story.
I think
100%.
I think Joe would like to be there, but on like maybe about a 50 or 60-foot boat, kind of doing his thing out there.
No, I don't think he wants to do it on a 50 or 60-foot boat. I think he wants to do it on his Mako, and he wants to fill that Mako up with all that shrimp that you had on your boat.
Yes.
And not stop.
All live shrimp.
All live. Oh. Okay, so what's the difference, Andy and Joe, between the shrimp that we're catching down here in South Florida or the shrimp? Because those shrimps were big, Andy.
They were big.
They were big shrimp, dude. And you caught that during the day, which I was super surprised about that. So is that how that fishing happens? Explain that fishing.
Let's first of all, that everything on the live stream happened exactly. I mean, we didn't leave the dock until, it was after 10 o'clock. And I think the total time the live stream was a little over 3 hours. And that's like from the time we left the dock until we got back. We made 2 pulls. I got a rope in the wheel. Derek had to get out, go back to the back of the boat and save me. So, I mean, we had a little bit of downtime while we're dealing with that. But the process as I do is the same. It's basically the same way that the big commercial boats do it. Their rigging makes it a little easier, and it's mechanical. In Georgia, where I am, to pull the net without a rigid turtle excluder, which is a federal law, you can't use mechanical advantage. You can't have a winch. if you do not have a winch on your boat, if you pull the net in by hand, which you saw us do that.
I saw that, and there's a giant weight on there too, right?
Well, yeah,
was that an anchor?
You got the two doors that come out, and they spread the net, and
Wow.
then they're down on the bottom, and then everything is funneled back to the end of the net, and that's where it collects, and that's what.
What part of the water? That was an open ocean, right? Where was that? In the bay? Where was that at?
Alfred, we were probably, you're kind of familiar with the area, but from St. Simon's, we were on the next island south, which is Jekyll, where the Golden Ray was at that island. That island, if you remember that island, we were just off that island right there.
So you're like even protected from even bad weather there. There's no.
Well, on northeast winds, and if we get a strong east wind, you don't want to be out there because it can get pretty rough. But any kind of a west wind or anything like straight out of the north or straight out of the south, we're generally pretty protected right there.
Okay, so if you wanted to, if I mean, obviously Derek had a limitation on time because he had to return that rental, didn't he?
Yeah, he had to return. I knew in my mind that I had to have him back in his car by 2:00 because he wanted to be back up there at 5. I know it's a 3-hour ride, so I had to have him back in his car by 2. I think I got him back by 1, and he was able to get up and make the car return with no problem. But yeah, I would have loved to have been out there and made a few more tows. We were catching. That was
how much weight did you pull in?
Did you weigh it?
That's it. That's all you had? A little over 100?
Stop flexing over here, bro. He got his were 10 times bigger than ones we've ever got, Joe.
Hey, listen. I really thought he had like. And no, Alfred, we catch some nice shrimp, so I don't want to hear it, dude. No, bro, Joe, I thought he had like 200 pounds.
Joe, okay, look at that. I'm not saying we caught more. We did catch more, but bro, and after 3 a.m, you're like, I want to go home. The video's over.
Yeah, I had everything full. There's no more room.
Okay, Andy, tell me what's going on there. Why are you putting it all on the bed, and why didn't you drop it directly into the hamper? Explain the process.
It was too much. All right.
Okay. So
we had so much in the net, we kind of had to dump them in the floor. So, and you can kind of see me going through there, but I mean, we filled up. There was at least 2 baskets on that one tow of those, the seafood basket. Most people are familiar with those seafood baskets, and if that basket's completely full with shrimp running off the top of it, they'll hold about 75, 80 pounds. They weren't completely full. Well, they were. I mean, it was close to a 2-basket drag.
63, 65 pounds full.
Joe, how can you confirm that?
I've sold enough shrimp.
Now, yeah, we had
all the way. We call it 60 pounds, but it's like 64, 63 or something, completely to the top. 63, 64.
Alfred, we had some big shrimp, but we had some small ones as well.
Is that like a typical catch size on that area though, or no?
It is, but as we progress into this season, this is my first time out here in the fall season.
Wow!
As we progress into October and November, those shrimp will get bigger, and so the smaller shrimp will continue to grow, and they'll get bigger, and we'll have bigger counts on our more weight on 26, 30 counts.
What I would be curious to see on your channel, Andy, after seeing that video, I would love to see the setup of how you do it, because I would love to compare the difference between how Joe has his setup, right? Which is what we're doing, Joe, when we go out shrimping, we're skimming the top of the water, essentially, right? And Andy's going lower.
Joe's skimming the top of the water. with those wing nets. I mean, he's well. Your site, you can see the shrimp. You know where the shrimp are. You can see them, right, Joe?
Yeah, we can see them. Yo, what do you do about rocks and stuff like that? I have so many
There's
questions
no
about what you do.
we don't have any rocks out there unless they've been put it up along the shore by man. There's no rocks that are out in the. We don't have those like limestone formations that you guys have down south. It's all
Oh.
sand. It's like sand. That's it.
Oh.
So
Unless
that's
it's
why you're
mud.
dragging. That's why you're dragging that giant anchor, or what do you call that you brought up by hand when you were pulling it up?
Right. Those are the technical term for them is they're otter boards.
Otter. Wait, hold on a second. Otter boards.
OTTER. Otter boards. We call them doors.
Okay.
And those doors are they're rigged with chain to pull down and out. So as you're pulling them, they spread the net. The net's attaching between them, and the doors go down and they pull down and out. And they're on the bottom. They're dragging along through right across the top of the sand.
How long did you guys throw that or run that for that pool to be so full?
That was right at 45 minutes.
45 minutes, and you only did one pool?
No, we did two.
Two.
Yep.
Wow.
We did two. Now on the big boats, the commercial boats, those guys are towing 2 hours or more. Sometimes a good bit more than that, maybe 4 hours. Depends on what kind of bycatch those guys are dealing with. But again, the machinery, the mechanism of the shrimp boat, the modern trawler, allows them to be able to handle those kind of weights with limitation that I put on
okay,
that
would that be considered commercial? Would that be considered
really
commercial?
so I can manage the weight. Yes. I have a commercial license to pull. Georgia does not have a recreational shrimp. I think maybe in Louisiana they do have a recreational license where you're able to pull a net certain size and hold then you can have a certain amount. That's a commercial license. If I can put it on the boat, it's mine. I've caught it. So there's no limitation on what I can catch. And it's up to the individual boat to sort the shrimp. And I took out the big ones. I separated the big ones from the small ones. So I had 47 pounds of 26, 30 count, which were the big ones. And I had 4 pounds of 70 count, which were small ones. There were some really small ones. I probably should have thrown the little small guys out or held them for bait, which maybe I'll do next time. I don't know. But that would have raised the weight, the count number up if I'd pull those small ones out. You live and learn. I mean, it's my first trip out this year.
Are you gonna do this a little bit more? Like is the plan?
Oh yeah.
To do this like on a commercial level on the Minorcan mullet?
No. This is strictly a hobby that I do. I used to do it commercially. We in the family we had several bigger commercial boats, and I used to run one when I was a young guy. And shrimping's a young man's sport, and I'm not a spring chicken anymore. So the smaller net, which is, when I originally ordered that net, I asked for a 25. It ended up, I think, being like maybe 23 out of Burbank Trawl Makers in Fernandina. You're familiar with Fernandina, aren't you?
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Guys there,
you hear me good?
I did a video with him. Billy Burbank III. He's a third generation net builder down there, and just an awesome resource. I actually went down and spent a couple trips down there. I did a video with him, a super guy, and he is one of the top gurus, top guys that build shrimp trawls. And
Okay, let me
The
ask you.
Burbank
So, what is a
trawls
setup?
they're known across the world.
And Andy, what is a setup like that
The net
cost?
itself,
Like you see,
a
you have your
grand.
pulleys and all that. What's the whole setup like? What would it run you? Because there's people that are gonna watch that and
All right,
say,
well,
"Holy crap!"
the net cost me about $1,000. I got about $1,000 in the net, and I had some rigging that was built on it. I got, I think, $450 in the little bit of rigging that I constructed, and that makes my life a lot easier. Some baskets and 5-gallon buckets and
And a buddy,
a hand rake. That's all you need. That's
well,
it.
and a friend, right?
Yeah, it helps a lot when you got a friend. I've worked the boat by myself, but having it's much easier. Yeah, sure does.
Yeah.
Even if they're just steering the boat, kind of following my commands and doing a couple other things.
Had Derek ever done anything like that? Did he say that he did ever anything like that?
I don't. It never really came up, but I think I'm pretty sure that's the first time that he's ever done anything like that on like a little small boat.
When Joe and I went and we started doing the video on Biscayne Bay, actually, let me pull that video up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Because some people haven't seen that. There's a lot of people that only watch the Chit Show on my channel, and they miss out on all this incredible stuff. Fishman, Joe, Shrimp.
That's because Alfred deals with a lot of chit.
I do. 100%. Okay, so look, this is the last video, right? That me and Joe did. And Joe, can you put on the hoodie just for shits and giggles?
No, it's actually in my truck. I'm sorry, I can't.
Yes.
But I still do have it.
This is okay. All right. Look at the skyline of Miami. That's me. Okay. Me and Joe fish on that side. Hold on, let me make this solo layout. Hold on a second.
Oh my God, that's the first time.
Okay. So that's me doing the introduction, right? Because right now I'm actually filming from Key Biscayne when I'm doing this intro.
This.
And then, remember the last time, Joe, that we did it? The people were throwing the cast nets from the actual bridge, and I was like, "Yo, I gotta show that because it gives a different dynamic for someone that doesn't have a boat." So you can literally go over there, and that's when we go. That's Watson Island, and that's the Mako that we were on. And Joe had a
Can you see
regular
his wing
haircut.
nets there? That's a perfect.
And look at how much thinner
That's
I
a
was.
perfect view right there of his setup of the nets and the wings there.
Look at that. Look at that magnificent beard.
Wait, hold on
Strong
a second.
beard. Strong.
Joe.
Oh my God, I remember that.
Okay, guys. I'm a monster, bro.
That guy was so young and good looking. That's a
That
good
was
looking
6
guy.
months ago. That was 6 months ago. Okay.
It's been a rough couple months.
Okay, wait. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the bridge. Watch, I'm going to go to the bridge, and this is what fascinated me. Look, I put the 3 words.
Eat your chicken.
So that's at the bridge there in Key Biscayne. Let's see something. Hold on. For me,
You're hungry?
like this,
Yeah,
this
you want your
video,
chicken. You want your chicken. Is
our
that what you
video
want?
that we did in the night, it's one of my favorite videos to film. It's just such powerful footage because you have people that don't have a lot of money literally catching the food for their family. Look at these people. Look at these people. What you guys are seeing on the boat. Okay, for reference, that bridge, when people leave Miami, they're going to Key Biscayne, pound for pound, money-wise, one of the most desirable best places to live in all of South Florida. And this is the bridge, the first bridge. Look.
No.
Hey, Joe, when they're throwing those net, do you have current running underneath that bridge?
Yeah.
I know everybody's just throwing off that left side.
Yes, yeah. Usually when they're up there on top of the bridge, they're throwing on the outgoing tide. They're all throwing on the outgoing. So
I got you.
on the outgoing, the current runs from south to north there because it's controlled by government cut.
Look how they just leave them on the floor.
And you see the old ladies with the dustpans?
Yes, dude.
Isn't it great?
Okay. So that's where I went prior to me going on with Joe, right? And then let me fast forward a little bit because this is a very long video. I'm going to go to one of the most replayed sections. All right, that's me and Joe right there. Is that when you cut the guy off and you call them names or no?
When they started yelling at the little kid, dude. Hey, me and Alfred were out on the boat, or I was out on the boat, and this little kid comes up to me and goes, "You were yelling at me shrimping." And I was like, "What? Never seen you before in my life. You know what? You can have it, bro. I'm moving."
Okay, hold on. Look.
Doesn't sound like me yelling at people.
See what I think fascinates a lot of people is that, like, yo, they're literally in the skyline of Miami catching shrimp for people.
This just happened, guys. Oh my God.
Look.
Put that light for that swallow gun. Oh my goodness, these are nice size players, dude.
Those were nice size,
Yeah,
Joe.
those are nice shrimp.
Those are nice size. I almost want to go shrimping now, Joe.
I'm actually hoping to be shrimping this week.
Are the nets on the Mako yet or no?
No, dude, I gotta, bro. That's I. Leave me alone, Alfred. Leave me alone. Okay.
Bro.
Okay. There's a line here, Alfred. Don't cross that line.
Alfred, you're being paid.
Alfred's attention right now, Dave, but I'll let him know when I can. Okay, Salty, what are they trying to find out? Hold on a second. I think somebody had asked for my coupon code, but it expired on the 17th. It was open from the 14th to the 17th for the hats. Yes, it did expire, guys. Yes, the fall code isn't working. Listen, for the stream, right? I'll re-upload the coupon for 24 hours after the stream. Okay, so if you want, well, I'll try to do that after the fact, so you guys can take advantage of that. And guys, so you know, a lot of the stuff I actually send you guys emails when I do those things, right? Joe, that's when that girl broke your heart, or when was that?
Yeah, that was right after. That was right after.
You look good, brokenhearted, bro. You got to get brokenhearted again.
So I lose weight, right?
Yeah, I think so. Is that why you drove 30 miles on the bike the other day?
Yes. Yeah, because I'm out there in the streets looking for love.
Oh, okay, so Andy, looking at this process, obviously that wouldn't work where we're at because we got rocks down here, we got dead bodies, all the crazy stuff.
The boats.
The square groupers. So all your nets are gonna get full of shit other than.
I wonder if you could pull Andy's net like along the beach or something like that where it's sand.
You want me to help a little bit with it?
Yeah, but think about that. You can't do that out here because you're gonna ruin reefs.
Yeah, but I'm saying pull it along the sand along the beach.
Fine, bro.
You're gonna ruin the beach, bro. We have tourists over here. We don't want to mess with the beach.
How am I gonna ruin the beach pulling it on sand?
We had a problem here off the coast of Georgia. many years ago where boats were commercial boats were taking they were called roller rigs, and they were big otter trawls. They would take them out into these soft coral areas about 40 miles offshore, and they were just raking havoc with those areas. The nets would just go through them and just rip them. There's no more of that. That's not allowed anymore.
Okay, let's talk money real quick. And I only say this because we might be able to change somebody's life here, right? So if you theoretically wanted to, with your setup right now, Andy, how much money can somebody theoretically make with your setup right now on a commercial level, small boat setup, kind of like you do it, like
Well,
one whole day just at it?
I'm happy to share that with you. We Derek and I made 2 tows. They were about 5 minutes each, and minus the shrimp that I gave away because I sent some home with Derek. And then the guys at the marina, I was just like, if you guys want to head some and take them with you, go ahead. My crew at the marina, jump in there. I ended up with just under 300. I think it was $268 for that 2 hours.
So you made almost $300 plus you had shrimp for you, your friends, and then you could have stayed out another 8 hours, 7 hours if you really wanted to push.
Dude, that was just an hour, really, an hour and a half tow time.
Okay,
you know what?
Hour and a half tow time.
Wait, time out, Joe. Hold on, Joe, because I'm starting here because I'm trying to prove a point here. I didn't get paid shit when I went out with Fishman Joe, and I'm trying to see how much Joe made. And Joe probably made $1,000 off of me that night. How much you make off of me, Joe?
Off of you?
Yes.
Wait, does that include today?
No, that has nothing to do with
no.
today.
Hey, I didn't
talking
offer you shrimping, off of that night, off of your hard labor of you pulling in the nets and icing them down and everything
and being
you did
there,
that night.
like listening to your feminists are out to get you talk, all that.
Oh yeah, I probably did probably 15 to 2.
Hold on a second.
Well, you had 1,000 pounds of shrimp that night, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
you killed it.
Are you serious? There's so much more music out here at this time?
Yeah.
Thanks, Alfred.
Yo, but I give that shit away, dude. Like I scoop it. There's, you know what I'm saying? Like we big scoops around here, buddy. You're coming for 10 pounds. You're leaving with 20.
Nah, we're not.
Look, I think that Joe has earned that as the big scooper when you can.
Yeah, when I can.
If you have your wells completely blacked out, you give more than what they're paying for, and most
way
people
more.
know that. Yeah. A lot of people know that.
If I have it, I'm gonna give it.
Yeah, a lot of people know that.
Everybody knows that. But it's the same way with shrimp. If I'm sitting there with a box full and I got my coolers full, dude, come on, man, I'm gonna bless you.
Joe, can you turn the ceiling fan off?
Is it making you dizzy?
No, where your head is right now, it gives the illusion of like there's a halo over you, and I just don't like seeing that.
Of course, there's a halo over me. It's always over me. That's always back there. That is always there. It's not the fan. That's it. That's shining down from the sky. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get back into place. Over there. Hold on.
Everybody that's watching this chat just chuckled when I said that too.
Because they know it's true. Well, wait. Hey, Andy, did you like the live stream? I completely I didn't even like it because I'm here on StreamYard.
Hey, let me tell you, I was thinking about this today. There was a time when I was in like high school, and a buddy of mine, his dad had like a 32-foot Scarab with twins on it. It was a badass rig, nice boat, And we'd been fishing, and we got back to the marina, and I was a kid. I was in high school, and he's like, "Hey, Andy, would you mind taking the boat back around to the ramp for me? I want to get the truck and the trailer. Can you meet me back around at the ramp?" And I was like, "Yeah." The minute I pulled away from the dock, I just had this grin. I was in command of this big rig. That's kind of the way I think Joe felt today when he was in the studio there of the Chit Show.
Well,
Oh, dude, it was so great.
listen, there were some moments that I said, "Oh my God, what have I done?" At what point do I make this video private? No, listen, but listen, I had this conversation with Joe the other day because we were with me, Joe, and Derek, and then Joe goes, "Yeah, what's your CPM or the cost per million or the cost per thousand as far as what YouTube pays certain channels based on how advertiser friendly you are?" And then Derek is like, "Whoa, I got 14." And Joe's like, "What? Wait a second. Like I got like 2."
Yeah, I get like $3 or something like that, and I'm like, dang. I'm just like, dang.
So I go, Joe, you can't say everything, but you can tell people the way you are without expressing yourself a certain way that doesn't make you problematic for advertisers, right? So it's a fine line. It's going to take a while. And I told Joe, I said, listen, you got to understand, people know you a certain way based on how you have your views and the way you are. And that's never going to change. But realistically, if you're giving up your time, you got to try to monetize your time as much as possible, because it can't just be a one-way street on YouTube, right? You have to get something in return for giving up your time. And regrettably, your audience can't give you everything all the time, right? And right now, realistically, you got to kind of lean on the advertising platform so that you can make money, so you're still along and in the long run doing this so they can enjoy you for a later date. You think I'd go ahead and spend 10, 12 hours at the boat ramp if I wasn't compensated for my time to be away from my family and do everything? Not in a million years. Now, because I work hard and I see the benefits of my work, and then I get even blessed more when I have like my cat drops and stuff like that, it makes it worth it when I'm beat to shit, dehydrated in the middle of a summer, which is crazy. Like, people don't understand how hard it is to film the Chit Show when it's 105 degrees and that sun is beaming on you like no other. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We're not asking you to change, Joe. We're just asking you to kind of refine the image a little bit.
Yes.
Okay.
Refine.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna ask the guys in the chat. Yo, my regular crew, Joe's value is diluted because of mixed sectors of AdSense. To my squad, I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try
Yes.
to keep my
Well,
like right now. I've been behaving the whole time with Alfred, but I'm gonna behave more on my channel, guys.
You know,
well,
I could see in the future right here.
time out. I want to show this thing.
Joe boxing up bait in dry ice and shipping it to all kinds of places.
Listen. Whoa. Hey, Alfred, tell them about the conversation we had on the way to South Carolina about me shipping stuff.
I told them, listen, you know how fat those tarpons are? Those all those tarpons that get free bait every single day can be a little Fishman Joe pouch that can go to any bait shop here in South Florida, and local fishermen will eat it up because they know it's fresh.
Yo, there's a reason I don't do merch, guys. There's a reason I don't do it.
Look how they're throwing the nets right here, right off of the stadium, bro. That is our stadium where they play basketball. It's not wild.
I just like talking a lot of shit.
I love this video, dude. I think it was.
Do they are they bringing their own green lights and putting those out, Joe, or are those along the seawall?
No, they bring their own.
They're bringing them. But it's pretty powerful stuff. Seeing that, like, literally right where our stadium is, people are fishing you know, getting buckets and buckets. Joe? What they can only fill up a bucket full, right? Of shrimp. Is that what the
Yeah, yeah.
rule is?
Recreational guys are only allowed 5 gallons.
5 gallon bucket.
Yeah,
Now commercial has a limit of what?
as much as
No,
you can carry on your boat.
or you go blue, blue, blue.
Yeah. I recently found out last year that I can put about 4,000 pounds on my boat if I wanted to.
How? Because what? You had 3,000 pounds of water.
Yeah. Dude, I got 400 gallons of water,
Oh,
you know?
okay. All right. Hold on, Joe, because now we're talking serious stuff. So
Yeah.
you got all these pumps on the boat. What are you
hmm
going to do with all that now?
I'm keeping it.
Okay, but even when you're shrimping,
No, no, I won't be killing shrimp. I won't be killing shrimp. There's no
okay,
more killing shrimp for me.
so you're going to have all live bait. Is that the idea? All live?
All live. All
Who's
live,
your who's
100%.
your target? Who's your target audience though? Like what bait stores?
Ah, yeah, yo, we're having a connection issue right now, but it's okay. Me and you'll talk about that later.
Okay, well, is there Andy? Is there a big live shrimp market in Georgia for live shrimp? Is there a
Yeah,
premium
yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
yeah,
live?
yeah. But see, the Georgia laws for bait shrimping is completely different from what goes on in Florida. You guys are like it's like the Wild Wild West in Florida. Here, a bait boat can only have 50 quarts of shrimp on it at any time.
See,
50
I don't
quarts.
understand
That's
that,
it.
Andy.
That's like 2 5 gallon buckets full of bait at
Andy,
any one
I
time.
don't understand that. That means the
Well,
way
I mean,
you guys sell shrimp by the quart, right?
yes,
Like in the
yes,
Bay and tackle shops. Like I don't understand if they're allowed to sell 50, if they're allowed to hold 50 quarts of live shrimp, right?
sure, yep.
It
That
must be super
means,
expensive.
No, they
Super
can hold
expensive.
yeah,
more than that. I'm talking about on the boat. On the boat, they can only have 50 quarts at a time.
of
So,
live shrimp.
what
That's what I'm
of live
saying.
shrimp. So what they do is they'll go out, they'll get their 2 5 gallon bucket, they'll come back, and they'll put them in the bait tank, and then they'll take the boat and go back and get another 50 quarts
Oh
and go back,
my goodness!
put them in the bait
Dude,
tank.
So
that
you
makes
mean to
no
tell me?
sense.
Yeah, that makes
Well,
no
Joe,
sense.
Joe,
That makes no sense.
what happens is
That's
there was a
anti-free market
problem
there.
with guys who were getting bait licenses and just going out and just ravaging the resource, and it was really cutting into um, the guys on the backside, on the commercial side, the guys that are catching shrimp for human consumption to
Listen,
eat.
listen. You got guys here in Miami, right? That go out shrimping and they'll catch 10,000 pounds in a night. Okay, a shrimp, a live shrimp boat, one of the bigger boats that I know of, maybe holds 1,000 pounds. You know, because you can only hold so much shrimp per gallon of water. You know, I think it's like a pound or two per gallon,
Or it's
depending
everything
on
will die,
size.
right?
Is it
Or
dark
every,
already,
yeah, yeah. What are you
It's
talking
been dark
about? It's like
for
freaking
2 hours.
10 o'clock at night.
dude? I don't even know. I don't know what time it is, dude. I'm
He's in the
lost.
cave. He's got the rock rolled against the door back there. He's locked in.
Yo, Andy, you have to go see it, dude. It's actually really
You
impressive.
know, now I feel bad that my mind was so messed up with because I had the accident and we were gonna go live, me and Derek out of Black Point, and I was really, really shooken up. So I wasn't even thinking about like anything other than like I just ruined my whole truck. My truck is ruined. You know, I got Derek down here. We've been talking about this for a whole month, and now I can't even be hospitable to him. And then Derek was gonna cook. He had all this food for everybody that was, gonna come, and we were gonna talk about it while we were live. And then I was like, "Sorry, bro, I can't." And I was kind of bummed out. I was really, really bummed out. And then we were trying to figure out what to do, and that's when we called Joe, and then just everything just spiraled from there.
Yeah.
So, but
Unfortunately, shit happens.
shit happens. No, listen, and I'll be the
Hey,
first one to tell you that. I'm the first one to say that shit happens, and it did, and I just felt bad for Derek because I wanted to try out his wireless system, the Hollyland stuff,
Right.
and I couldn't even try it out. I love the setup that you have going on in your boat because look, right now we're doing this in my studio and we're doing it all. But the fact that I can witness what I saw after the stream and I could have experienced that live as it was happening, that was a cool moment. And for whoever was in that stream that day, man, you gave them some awesome content. And
I think
and
what I'm going
listen,
to do, I recorded all that whole stream, and I think what I'm going to do
beautiful.
is kind of like a highlight video, so that somebody that can't invest 3 hours of their time to sit down and watch that whole live, but can maybe I'm going to throw together a video, maybe a 15 or 20 minute with some of the highlights where we're
Oh
kind of
yeah.
getting the shrimp on the boat, kind of going through them and setting the net out, that kind of thing, and put that out there for people. I'd like to see that, but I'm not going to watch 3 hours of this jackass. I'm not going to do that.
I believe that. I think that would be absolutely awesome for you to just break it down to tell the whole story of the day, right? And how it happens, right? Because what I'm interested in seeing is the information side of it, because I love learning about things that I don't understand or know. And think about it. We got two people that know how to shrimp. You're in Georgia and Joe's in Miami, and all of a sudden, it's night and day difference.
Yeah, it's what's really cool, Alfred, is the end result is pretty much the same. You're gonna go out,
yes,
we're gonna catch some tasty crustaceans and bring them back. But the way we approach doing it is just so different.
Now, would Joe's approach work in Georgia or no?
See, our shrimp here are usually like on the bottom. We actually there's a chain that pulls just ahead of the net, and it's called a tickler chain. Because those shrimp will be on the bottom, and the tickler chain kind of goes ahead of the net, and as it's kind of going along, the shrimp hit it, and they'll jump up, and then the net comes over them and catches them. And whereas what Joe's doing, those shrimp are pretty much on top of the water. They're down. I'm guessing, Joe. I don't know, but from watching the video that Alfred did, they're what, 2, maybe 3 feet down.
They're on the surface to 3 feet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yo, but Andy, do you ever go out on the full moons?
There's Derek.
Full moons and new moons when we get higher. Again, we have these things in South Georgia that you don't have in Miami called tides. I don't want to hear we got a 2-foot tide. Our
tides. What is that?
What is that? Yeah.
9-foot tide is what we deal with here on a new moon, and that helps to flush those shrimp out of the estuary.
Oh, okay, now I want to talk. I want to talk and ask Derek from the food boat. Bro, you ended up having the best weekend ever, and it wasn't even supposed to materialize that way.
Yeah, it was a pretty damn good weekend. It was shooting from the hip the whole time.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Derek. Had you ever experienced anything like that? What you did with Andy? Have you ever seen that, like, as it's happening, like on a shrimp boat doing that, or that was your first time experiencing that?
So, I've been on the big boats before, but never something like Andy's setup. Andy's setup's a very cool setup. But yeah, I've been on the Winds of Fortune a couple times out of Shem Creek.
Were you working it when you did it, or you were just there hanging out?
I mean, I was there hanging out, working it a little bit, but I mean, I wasn't. I got in the way more than I did.
Did you go with Derek? Did you go with Captain Magwood?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah. What a legend! Even I know that name. That guy down here in South Georgia. He's passed away now, but man, what a commercial fisherman he was.
Yeah, he was.
I thought, like, I some people are starting to realize that I had a really rough day that day. How was that phone call when I called you? Well, when you called me and I was like, yo, I got a huge problem, dude.
Yeah.
I was like questioning if I was gonna go to the ER just to make sure that I was okay, or go to the boat ramp and go live. And it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, and I guess maybe people could know that now. You know what? Let's tell them the backstory of what happened when we went to the food boat. What was my concern, Andy, when right when we were going to go on the food boat for day 29? What was my biggest concern?
Getting back up off the dock.
No, prior. No, 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 no. Listen, I know we all had the concern about getting back on the block, but prior to happening, what did I have?
Well, we didn't know Joe was coming. That was a pretty big concern.
No, it was the. Are you talking about the Rona?
The Rona. Yes.
That's right.
Yeah,
The-
geez, come on, man.
No, but okay, but because now hindsight is 2020, right? So I
Alfred
got
was
the Rona.
infected with the Rona and got in my
No,
truck
no,
and didn't even
no.
tell me.
Shut up, bro. I didn't have it. I was already negative, but I said I was concerned about not Andy, because I know Andy would be fine, but I was concerned about Andy's dad, right? And I had to make sure I talked to everybody
Yep.
and tell everybody what was going on, because
Alfred called me like 4 times after I got back.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Yeah.
How's your dad? How you feeling? How you? We're fine.
yeah.
We're fine, man.
Well,
But yeah,
listen, I gotta say that Mrs. Montaner is a straight up G, because she's like, whatever, bro. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm sleeping on my bed. And she's like, well, so am I. lean that way. And I was this way. I'm like this. She's like this. And she didn't get it. She didn't get it. So, but yes, my concern was that, and I did feel like shit because I had just came off of it, right? So I'm worried again with another event that has to do with Derek. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to be able to make it to Derek's thing now. You know,
Yeah.
and it was such a big moment for Derek with what you did with the whole 31-day live stream, right? Behind the scenes, we're there trying to work Joe, and then Joe is like, I ain't going because it costs X amount of money to go. We should have gone on my truck, bro. We would have put the miles on my truck. Look at my truck right now.
Yeah. Right.
But no, you didn't want to have my dog in your truck, so whatever, bro.
Well, listen, hindsight is 2020, bro. I mean, I rather would have had like a shit stain, a shit stain now than not have anything.
He's a good boy.
This was one of my favorite parts. That when we did that shrimp video, this was kind of like one of my favorite sections right here when we got into like this is when it gets super cool. Miami is such a beautiful skyline. It's crazy.
It really is. Yeah.
It's so nice. But so what else is going on your end? What do you got going on, Derek? Do you have anything edited or anything that we're going to be seeing soon?
No. It was an eventful day. Getting back to work today. I actually had a flat tire today too, so that was fun.
Derek is like, I'm tapping out, bro. Why you guys put me in the stream?
Call Joe Keating. He'll bring a jack.
I actually had to call Joe and get him to bring a freaking compressor so I could get it and figure out
Joe Keaton is a real man. That is a man.
Everybody needs a Joe Keaton in their life.
Yeah.
Listen, if Joe ever goes to South Carolina, keep Joe away from Joe. you might run out of favors. He's gonna be like, bro, I can't believe you put this guy in my life. Get him away.
Bro, what are you talking about? I'll be out there chopping trees with that man.
Oh, and why not Andy? Why won't you be chopping trees with Andy?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Sorry, Andy. Andy, see? Dude, I don't think about you as a tree guy. I think of you as...
Andy has a huge tree operation. Huge. So okay, did that hurricane
Andy has a crane.
Oh,
Andy
listen.
has a crane. Dude, I was talking to Andy when I was doing my boat, and Andy like nonchalantly said, "Yeah, I could come over there lift your boat with my crane," and I'm like, "What?" Like he just said it like wasn't a thing at all. He's like, "Yeah, yeah, if I was closer, I'd bring the crane over there and just lift your boat." And I'm like,
The last time I went over there and I was with Andy, I was like, "Hey, how much firewood can I take?"
it was like that.
He goes, get whatever you want." Dude, he's got like firewood for days.
Yes, he does.
So Andy, what do you just give that out to like locals, or what do you do with all the firewood that you from the trees you cut? What do you do with that?
A good portion of it goes to one of the local barbecue house here on the island that Derek's familiar with. The Southern Soul. They're pretty well known in the barbecue business. They've been Guy Ferrari's been down and done a special with those guys, and they do a lot of competitions and things. But they use what wood we a lot of the wood that we generate there in their pits, and then so many people will call and just say, "Hey, I need some firewood for the fireplace."
You you
or
you still have a lot
backyard.
of work. You
What's
still have
that?
a lot of work because of that storm.
We're still doing some stuff related to the storm. We have a few more jobs that just come in past couple days as related. And to be honest with you, that it's going to continue. They'll locate stuff from this thing for the next 6 months for me to do.
Derek, now because now looking back, because Joe came into the chit chat today. I, you were in my house and I didn't even tell you to come back here, bro. Now I feel bad about it because I was so mentally like out of it, and now I'm like,
Derek didn't see the he shed.
it's a chit chat. No,
It's a he shed.
um, so whatever, bro. I did feel bad about that. Now looking at it after seeing like when I came down and I came back to my shed after Joe went ahead and did the live while I was here.
Yeah.
I came back and I sat down. I was like, damn, this chair smells like shit. What happened here? And then I watched the restream of my video and I understood why. Joe, can you amuse us? Hey, Joe,
Yeah.
are we gonna have another live beard trimming and fade soon on your channel?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I really look homeless yet. A lot of people keep telling me you're that homeless guy over there, but
Hey,
I don't see it yet.
hey, I'm there too, bro. I ain't even
Oh,
gonna lie. I'm there
what
too.
is that? Look at that. Look. What?
I'm pretty homeless right now too.
You
I'm
know,
actually carnage. I'm
Joe will
carnage.
hijack your live stream to go to the barbershop.
Oh my God. And then go and
You know, I I I I really enjoy that the fact that we can come and basically shoot the chit, right? Because we do all talk privately off of YouTube, but it's good every now and then, and hopefully we can start doing this not just on on my channel, but on all our channels that we
No, no,
use StreamYard.
we're gonna stick to your other channels
Okay,
because
well,
I don't have
well,
StreamYard. I don't know how to do this fancy stuff, bro.
uh, Joe, I mean, you have an IQ of 7, you can get it done. I mean, it's not that difficult.
Technology, I'm probably like a 2.5.
Joe,
You know?
Joe, this year you figured out how to fiberglass. You've done a bunch of other shit. I mean, come on, like
Hey,
StreamYard.
Derek, that's work, dude. When it comes to work, I can do anything, but this fancy computer shit, I don't know nothing. I'm
Okay,
lucky I
so
can look for porn.
Derek, look at this guy. Derek, so did you see that Joe? He's gonna put a 50 Yamaha on,
Yes, very exciting.
Yeah,
but
hey, Derek, you missed out, dude. You didn't see the fleet, dude.
no, he
This
did. Yeah,
guy.
no. Derek saw the fleet. Derek saw the fleet, and he also saw the chit show that my dog did. Right, but
Oh
look,
my God.
Bugsy, bro. Listen, Bugsy. All right, guys. I have a Chapo the Chihuahua, which is we call him Chapo because he escapes all the time. And Bugsy became Bugsy because my kids just want to call all our animals criminals, right? Like old school criminals. I don't know why, but they do. And the kids
Bugsy's
are the
a
one who.
hurricane. I mean that
So,
dog's a hurricane.
listen.
Yo, did you see the spikes on that dog's collar? It's like this, dude. That
On
dog has
Chapo,
bigger
on
spikes than
Chapo,
he is. He is.
that
Like,
little Chihuahua. Well, look. Alfred's dog is
dog's name is
named
Bud Light.
Bud
That's my
Light.
girl Michelle. That's what you get for calling me homeless. Tell him, Michelle. Get him.
I
That's
didn't
my
say you're
girl.
homeless.
Yeah.
All right. How do I mute Michelle? Hold on a second, guys. Give me a second.
300-second timeout. It's coming for you, Michelle. I'm sorry. I'll
Oh,
get you out.
that's right. Now you can time somebody and tell them, go to the corner. Hold on a second. Let me see. Let me see if I put somebody on timeout. Oh, look who's here. Vinny Pots and Pans. Guys,
Hey.
look at Vinny, bro. What's up, Vinny?
They're gonna get mad. They get mad when they get timed out, dude.
Oh, but have you done it to people?
Yeah, come on, dude.
Hey,
Come
my
on.
moderators, you have full free reign to go ahead and put in somebody in timeout if you feel they're being inappropriate. I trust
Hey,
you on that level, and
Teresa, I
I'd
told
rather
you
you
who to
use it.
time out.
I
I
I
listen.
did see Teresa's comment saying I stole your white T-shirt, Joe.
Yep. Look, I'm wearing black, dude. When do
I
you see
did
me in black?
Yeah, that is a little awkward, Joe. You got like the Tony
Old oil
Montana
stains.
look. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So wait, you don't have the boat in the back right now, or you do, Joe? Because you have the light
No,
on in
it's
the
in
backyard in the water, or no?
front.
Oh, you're in the front run. I thought it looked like you were in the back.
No, I could. Oh shit. Oh shit. I could do that. I could put the light on in the back.
I
In
think,
the.
Joe, wouldn't it
I
be
could.
cool
I'll
right now?
set that up tomorrow.
Yeah, I think if you put the light and show the people at night with that green light you have, that'll be pretty cool. I think people will really enjoy that.
He has a submersible light or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Submersible. I made some. Well, Alfred gave me a submersible light, but I made some too. See?
So we just added. Oh, that's the one that I gave you. See if it works.
Okay, I'll bring it in the house.
Go plug it in. No, but you have to put it in water.
You're gonna
So-
get.
No,
You're
you can
gonna get
run.
him
You can
jolted.
run it out of water for a couple of minutes.
You're gonna get him jolted.
I'll
Listen.
take it in the back. Hold on. I'll take it in the back and I'll put it
Don't
underwater.
plug it in.
Dude, 220 is not that bad.
That's
Or
how,
120 or whatever it is.
that's how he's catching all that bait and floating down there in South Florida.
And listen, I ain't gonna lie. At Joe's rent, I wouldn't mind just running away from the kids and just clearing out all of Joe's things and just staying over there as a little weekend getaway every time I want to get out on the water.
Hey,
Joe's
the
got it
apartment next
made, and
door
he
to
doesn't
me.
know that. Joe, you have it made there, bro, and you want to leave that paradise? I don't understand that.
Yo,
I
the
don't
apartment
understand.
next door to me is gonna be up for grabs here pretty soon.
Let me know. You let me know first. Don't tell anybody else.
We
So,
just told.
John
Yeah,
S. just went and picked up an application.
No, seriously.
John is like, I got 800 credit score, and I'm willing to go triple on security. Let's go.
Oh, you're in. Where's my dog, dude? Pilch, why aren't you? Whatever.
That's so
All right.
funny.
Yeah. But this neighbor's moving out. He bought himself like a trawler's type boat. I think he bought Tiger's boat because he's actually moving to the same marina where Tiger said he lived.
Which is where? Let's go ahead and dox Tiger.
I wanted to go up there.
No. I'm not telling you to dox him.
Oh, okay.
So
But
Joe,
yeah.
Joe,
Yeah.
whenever we all get up and go shrimping at Andy's, there's a pretty little bartender at Grill 22. What was it, Andy? Catch
228.
228. I think
See?
she's single.
Dude,
She's single,
I
Joe.
bet you if I moved up there I could find a good chick. Not like down here in Miami.
Bro,
Dude, down here
hey,
in Miami I get all these
hey,
crazies that just want to act a fool.
hold on a second, guys. You can't be talking about other women while the women of Joe's channel are here watching. Are you guys insane? You're gonna get death threats now shortly.
Don't worry. Michelle already unsubscribed.
No,
Alfred
I
muted her,
lost
so
one.
Yeah.
Nah, this listen. I I'm just excited that we can all get together whenever we need to and talk and do stuff like was done
Oh,
yesterday,
that's
right?
metal.
Just
That's
seeing that
galvanized.
video that Andy did. And Andy, I'll tell you right now, I didn't get the notifications, and YouTube is pretty
Get in the house.
annoying when it comes to notifying nowadays because it's happening to me on my channel. I would appreciate maybe a text. Hey, I'm going live earlier next in a little while, so that I can at least enjoy it and maybe jump in every now and then when you're in there.
Alfred, I would. That's all my fault. But also, let me tell you this, and Derek will tell you he's not lying. Derek was running the boat up the river, and I was stringing cables and hooking up cameras as we pulled away from the dock. And we got the live
It
stream
works.
going. We got to the bridge.
Come
We
on.
were
Get
That
in the
that that
house.
view from the back of the boat was the main view. That was the shot. And
yeah, what he's saying is it's like we just basically shot from the hip. I mean, we went, grabbed the
that, but,
boat, threw it all together, and yeah,
but that's YouTube. That's YouTube. The whole thing is, look, when I've done the lives at Black Point, when we're all on stream, dude, that setup is crazy. To have the switcher and all that on the tripod in the
Go,
water,
go.
you know what I'm saying? It's a shit show, right? And then
yeah,
all of a sudden you throw in a thunderstorm, and that's just kind of stuff that people don't understand. Like yeah, here in the shed or wherever you're at home, it's all like controlled. There's no issues or problems. You have bad internet, you can just figure it out. You're good. Over there, it's like, oh my god, I don't have internet. What do I do now?
yeah.
there's so many variables that go that can affect trying to do what I was trying to do. I mean, you got cables, and Derek's the same way. I mean, first thing he said is, "Oh, you don't have
Super
near as many
clear.
cables in here as I do." But I mean, the inside of my boat looks like a spider web. You got cables running up every corner, out every window.
It's
You got to
crazy.
power all that stuff. Yeah, it's a
I'm
challenge.
trying to eliminate a lot of those cables, right? And that look for the grandpa boat. So I'm trying to think ahead as much as I can so that we can have these moments like this on the grandpa boat, right? So how cool would it be if we are literally all on the boats? Derek is on the food boat, you're on the MinorcanMullet, and Joe is on the family fish or fish boat or however you call it.
Whatever boat I'm on.
Whatever your boat you're on, because you got multiple. But how cool would that be? Like, you got to check this out. Let's go back over here, and then whenever something crazy is going on, you just basically, go and you go to the person who's got the most interesting stuff going on. Like, not like, man, that's gonna be epic, and we can do that. Right now it's 4, but tomorrow it could be 5. Tomorrow it could be 6, 7. Who knows? It could be more people.
I like that.
Hey, Alfred, how many boats does Joe have now?
Right now, technically, 5.
Oh, geez, you're a Commodore, man.
Yeah.
You've attained the rank of Commodore.
I
We
told
had
you
that
I'm
conversation yesterday, Andy.
I'm a Commodore and freaking Alfred's an admiral, dude.
Yeah, the
Alfred
Admiral
has his
over
own
there.
Alfred has a navy.
Okay, Eddie is asking, what are the YouTube pages of the guys? Okay, so the one that has here, this is Fishman Joe. Okay,
The greatest.
he wants to call himself the real king of Haulover. Okay, This is Captain Andy Jones from the MinorcanMullet. Okay, so you got to type in MinorcanMullet on YouTube. And then here is Derek, and Derek is on the food boat.
I'm in the
Okay.
backyard right now, but yeah.
Well, yes, and the food boat is essentially a giant barge, and all of us recently were on the food boat on day 29 of a 31-day live stream that Derek did, which was incredible. Like 7, 10, 12-hour days every single day for 31 days, and that was amazing.
We had a great time.
Yeah, it was.
The Vitamix machine. If you haven't, guys, if y'all haven't looked at that live, go to Derek's page, pull it up, grab a bag of popcorn, and sit down and watch the CHIT show. It was awesome.
You know that we were having a drink when we went to go have. Well, we didn't really drink, right? But we were talking about drinks when we went to go ahead and entertain Derek, and we took him somewhere real quick. And then Joe, the first thing he said is like, "Man, I'm gonna try a pina colada, but there's no pina colada like Andy's pina colada." And let me tell you, Joe, tell him.
Best damn pina colada I've ever had in my life. And I even called Andy the next day and I told him, I was like, dude, Andy, I ordered a pina colada to try exactly what I said to you. And it's, dude, your pina colada is the Vitamix, the best. Hands down the best.
Well, you know what? The best pina colada you could ever have is one that you have with some friends. And I got to tell you, that was a lot of fun that day with you guys. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
It was memorable, to say the least. I can't wait to see when Derek edits that entire day 29. Oh man, Derek, have you even seen some of the footage that you didn't even know happened?
I've gone back and watched some of it. Yes.
Oh my God! Let me tell you something. There was a lot of behind the scenes shit that was happening, and most of us were mic'd up, right? And obviously we know we're mic'd up, right? And then you have this guy here on his own little trip, right? And I'm like, oh my goodness, where does this CHIT show go?
I was on vacation.
It made me laugh when Joe was like, "What do you mean I was asleep? I wasn't asleep."
Like, I don't even remember, dude.
I think it was more called passed out rather than sleep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I passed out for a little while.
I'll tell you guys, my most fondest memory of that day, though, was when I went back to the dock, back to Wapu Landing, and I got back there, and there's this guy standing on the end of the dock, and he had the Superman logo on his chest. Joe Keating to the rescue.
Oh, that's the man right there,
dude. Wow. That was an impressive moment.
Hey, all you guys will say he's not lying, and I know the video doesn't show it. Y'all, there were like 4-foot swells coming in there when that storm came over, and that Derek's barge was just riding up and lunging back against the spuds.
Yeah,
it was not a good situation. Joe Keating came and got our bacon and saved us.
Okay, so for those, it's on his channel, The Food Boat Day 29. There's some parts that you don't want to watch on that channel on that day. That you should blur those out.
Why do we keep going back to that day though? Like it was. I had a really good time, but
it was fantastic, Joe. Listen, Joe, sometimes we make mistakes in life that live in infamy. See, here's the problem.
Joe made no mistakes that day.
None. I made I had a good time. I was on vacation.
He was on a mission to have a good time, and that man succeeded.
Yeah.
No, he did.
How about this one? Did I take a nap?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
I still didn't remember that. I still can't believe I did it. I didn't remember taking a nap, but if you guys say so, I took a nap, you know? Like I actually saw the video the other
That
day.
was good
Alfred made me
times.
watch
That was
it.
good times.
Listen, I think there's going to be many more times like this,
Tell him,
and
Kirk.
I hope that, like I said, whether it's Joe or we can do it from the food boat or Andy's house. The good thing is that we can all jump in together. We'll send each other messages. And guys, if you follow any of our 4 channels, we're always live streaming. You know, I do the Chit Show and I do a lot of other content. If you haven't watched that, check it out. And our goal is always to kind of like make you learn something and then have a good time, right? Because we all are about good energy, you know.
Yeah.
So,
And don't
all
worry,
right. Well,
guys. Not everything I stream I post. Okay, so that's why we have a lot of fun.
how were the manatee steaks, Joe?
Oh man, you know what? That's actually what I was. That's what I was just munching on a little while ago. What I do is I slice it real thin, like a prosciutto, and I take some mozzarella and I wrap it after I've smoked it. Oh, dude, it is so
So,
good. It's some of the most
what was
amazing
better, the
stuff.
sea turtle or the manatee?
Yo, last night's sea turtle was really, really good. I gotta watch it talking about that stuff on YouTube. I still got a court case
Yeah,
coming up here
yeah,
soon.
yeah.
So
You know, FWC can like walk in your house without a warrant. You understand that?
oh, absolutely, absolutely. No,
Let's
dude. That's why I got the court case. You didn't see the
We
story I
we
posted
we
when they
saw
flagged
FWC
me
the other
over.
day. They just say, "Oh man, that's Joe." Never mind.
Yeah, yeah. Let him go. He has enough problems. We don't want to
let,
give him any more.
let Joe go, bro. Have you smelled that damn boat? You're gonna smell like shit if you jump on it.
Dude, that
Yeah,
boat was
you don't want to board
nasty.
that. You don't want to board
Yeah.
that thing.
Oh man,
Hey,
dude, that boat
I,
smelled so bad that day, dude.
yeah,
Bro, you
that
can't bring people on the boat.
no, that day was rough because I remember I sat down on that cooler, and the first thing Miss Montaner, I opened the door. She goes, "Don't you dare go upstairs. You go straight to the laundry, take off your clothes in the laundry, and walk upstairs." And I was like, "I come in peace." And so, can you imagine at the restaurant how bad we smelled, Derek?
I
We
didn't
Oh
even,
man.
but
Yeah.
whatever. It was fun.
didn't even notice.
We'll do this and a lot more things. I'm gonna end the stream now, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're watching the restream, make sure you smash a like on the way out, and follow these guys. I think you enjoy their content, and we'll do a lot more of this. And Joe, tomorrow I want to see that boat, that motor on that other boat. Let's go, bro. We're
No,
waiting.
it's dude, I gotta give my other bro stop. See, there we go. I'm getting overwhelmed again.
Okay, and Derek's got the project on the barge too, probably this summer, right?
Yeah.
Next summer, before next summer, maybe.
Wait,
What project?
when are you
The
starting
rebuild?
that?
No,
Yeah,
he's
when
gonna
are you
start that
starting
this
that?
winter.
The rebuild. I'm hoping to do it in November. So just
Yeah.
a month and a half away.
Okay,
Okay.
so we're gonna have some good content there. I would love to see that rebuild. That
Yeah.
should be awesome. And by that time, I'll definitely have the grandpa boat already done. And I might even have a truck again. Who knows?
So you're saying
I
you're
got
gonna
Uber
trailer it
money.
up here?
Huh?
You're saying you're gonna trailer it up here? Then is what you're gonna do?
Bro, listen. It depends on how much Uber cash I get. Hey, I'm out here, guys. Alfred Montaner making a scene as always. Hey, guys, always the best. I'll talk to
Hey,
you guys
thanks,
tomorrow.
Alfred.
Take
Later.
care,
All right.
guys.